Hey girls!
Welcome back to the Girls Like YouTube channel.
Today we're starting a new segment with you called Girl Talks with Mya and Alysha.
Today we're going to be talking about different ways that you can be kind to yourself. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is what it actually means to be kind to yourself.
So that starts with stopping judging yourself, holding yourself to really high standards, and comparing yourself to others. Now, I know that is so hard to do because I do it to myself all the time. Just an example, I love writing and I like to post to my blog, but before I post it, I typically will judge myself and just judge what I'm writing until I can finally get it perfect. But then I have to remind myself and realize that it's really just about the thoughts that are in there and expressing my feelings, not whether or not it's perfect or what other people are going to think of my writing.
Next thing we're going to talk about is how to start being kind to yourself.
So there's so many ways to do this, and we're going to just go through a few that we find important. But I'm going to start with talking about having me time. So I would say every day, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes a day, take time for yourself to do something that you enjoy, something that makes you really happy. So if it's just even before bed, you set aside 10 minutes to read a book, write in your journal, listen to some music, watch Netflix, whatever it is that's going to calm you down. That's going to be great for your mental health. I would say just taking care of yourself overall, all of the basic things. So eating healthy, getting the right amount of exercise or activity.
So going along with taking care of yourself, you also want to be respectful to yourself. For some of you, that might mean going out for a walk, getting exercise, but it's also important to say kind words to yourself. If you are always thinking negative thoughts or just being really negative, you're going to feel that way. But when you start to say more positive things about yourself, you start to just have a better positive outlook on yourself. So instead of when you wake up in the morning and you're looking in the mirror, you don't say, "Oh, I look awful this morning." You can be like, "Wow, you look great." You have
hair, beautiful eyes. And going off of what Alysha said, we say this all the time to you girls, but when you talk bad about yourself, that allows others to say the same things about you because you're saying, this is okay, I think I'm ugly, so you can call me ugly. And obviously no one wants that. Who wants to be called ugly? So if you start talking more positive about yourself, not only will you feel it, but others around you feel that too. And they're going to give you the same energy that you're giving off to yourself and others.
I mean, I struggle with it too. Some mornings I wake up and I am not ready for the day. But I think it's important to start making a gratitude list, which is something I learned about. Honestly, I learned about it last year, and it's just a nice reminder that you can make a list of things that you like about yourself, things that you are happy with. It can be the most random things. It can be, I have hands, because I like to talk with my hands, so that's really cool. Or
people around you too, like things you have in your life that maybe not everyone has. Something else that we all really need to work on, including myself, is to just stop trying to be perfect, because nobody's perfect. And if you keep trying to be perfect, you're setting yourself up for failure because really nobody is. So if you start focusing on the qualities that you have, you're just gonna feel a lot better, because maybe Alysha is a way better cook than I am. Very true.
It's true.
Very true. But what am I good at that maybe you aren't?
You're good at writing, you're good at drawing, you're good at like social media things, you're good at, oh my god.
See, thank you. She got it for me. She filled it in for me. Yeah, exactly. So there are certain things that one of us might have that another doesn't, but instead of being jealous of Alysha or comparing myself to Alysha, I'm just gonna focus on what I know I can do well and be happy with that.
Going off of talking about that nobody's perfect, a big thing to think about is who you follow on social media. A lot of social media, mostly all of it, is fake. There's filters. there's editing. A lot of people won't admit to it. A lot of celebrities won't admit to it, but they're doing it. It's also important to be following people that make you happy and not that make you feel jealous or not worthy of posting on social media. You want to make sure you're following other people that really are supporting each other, positive messages, even people on TikTok too. You want to make sure you're just following more than just the trends, because it's important to your own trends. You don't have to always follow the trend.
It's about being yourself, and if you want to start a new trend, go for it. If you want to wear something that isn't this TikTok famous trendy outfit, that's fine. It's just about accepting yourself and being you. So everything that we've been saying, all these examples really just go together under learning how to love yourself instead of comparing yourself.
You don't just wake up and all of a sudden are like, oh my God, I love myself. And if that does happen, that's amazing. I think for a lot of people, it takes time. There are definitely still days where I don't feel the best, which I think happens to everyone. I've learned not to let that thought ruin my day. I have different tools and different things that just work for me, like the gratitude list. I unfollowed a lot of celebrities that just don't make me feel great, and I followed a lot of different body positive people and just good influencers that I know are a good example for me. I make sure that I am exercising. I'm making sure that I am eating healthy. But yes, we all know I love ice cream. I will always
indulge. We'll indulge.
No one's perfect. Now that I've rambled on for 10 minutes and Maya's gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Being kind to yourself promotes happiness and confidence. 2, how you treat yourself sets the tone for others, which we already learned. 3, it opens yourself up to new experiences and new opportunities. 100%. 4, there's simply no point in being mean to yourself. So why the heck would you do it?
That's the biggest one, and I thought about this for a while because growing up, especially in middle school, I was not the nicest to myself, and now being older, I look back and I'm just think, why?
Why?
Just why? It's so much more fun to be nice to yourself.
Big conclusion. At the end of the day, there's only one person in the world that you will always have a relationship with, and that is yourself. So you gotta treat yourself right.
And I think if you have trouble saying nice things to yourself, start with one thing and then say that thing to yourself every day in the mirror. And the more you say it, the more you're going to believe it, and the more you're going to realize that it is true.
Power stance.
Yes.
You go. You look good today.
10 out of 10.